for conspicuous gallantry and intrepidity at the risk of his life, above and beyond the call of duty, as commanding officer of Company F, 2nd Battalion, 7th Marines, 1st Marine Division, reinforced in action against enemy aggressive forces in Korea from November 28th to December 2nd, 1950. Assigned to defend a 3-mile mountain pass along the division's main supply line and commanding the only route of approach in the march from Yundam-ni to Hageori, Captain Barber took position with his battle-weary troops and, before nightfall, had dug in and set up a defensive along the frozen, snow-covered hillside, when a force of estimated regimental strength savagely attacked during the night, inflicting heavy casualties and finally surrounding his position. Following a bitterly fought 7-hour conflict, Captain Barber, after repulsing the enemy, gave assurance that he could hold if supplied by airdrops, and requested permission to stand fast when orders were received by radio to fight his way back to a relieving force after 2 reinforcing units had been driven back under fierce resistance in their attempt to reach the isolated troops. Aware that leaving the position would sever contact with the 8,000 Marines trapped at Yundam-ni and jeopardize their chances of joining the 3,000 more awaiting their arrival in Hageori for the continued drive to the sea, he chose to risk personal loss of his command rather than sacrifice more men if the enemy seized control and forced a renewed battle to regain the position or abandon his many wounded who were unable to walk. Although severely wounded in the leg the early morning of the 29th, Captain Barber continued to maintain personal control, often moving up and down the lines on a stretcher to direct the defense and consistently encouraging and inspiring his men to supreme efforts despite the staggering opposition. Waging desperate battle throughout 5 days and 6 nights of repeated onslaughts launched by the fanatical aggressors, he and his heroic command accounted for approximately 1,000 enemy dead in this epic stand in bitter sub-zero weather, and when the company was relieved, only 82 of his original 220 men were able to walk away from the position so valiantly defended against insuperable odds. His profound faith and courage, great personal valor, and unwavering fortitude were decisive factors in the successful withdrawal of the division from the death trap in the Chosin Reservoir sector, and reflect the highest credit upon Captain Barber, his intrepid officers, men, and the United States Naval Services.
Certainly not trying to refuse to obey an order. It just seemed like it was the thing to do. My feeling for a mixture of pride in what we had done and proud of them for what they had done.